Hi there, and welcome back to Dodgertopia, Dodgerlandia. Now let's try that again. Hi there, and welcome back to Dodgerific's Let's Play Season 1, Episode 18. That's better. All right. Got a few things I want to do today. First of all, I'm going to go through the detail work I did on the roadway between here and the Metroplex. And once we get there, we're going to have a little talk and I'll show you a little bit of a few ideas I have in mind for the redesign. I'm going to redesign the Metroplex, make it a little bit more efficient. Once I realize those guys can actually climb that ladder, that's not going to work. So I got to change that up. A little bit more, I'm going to make it a little bit more typical of villager trading halls. You know, just a little cell with their thing and a little window where I can tap on them and say, hey guy, how about trading me some stuff? And then I want to talk about, and maybe even get to, doing a little bit of villager breeding. Maybe we'll get to that. I hope I will. I hope we will. First of all, though, I was doing some fishing there off my dock. There it is. You can see even the beds there because I would fish well into the night. And I got some name tags. I don't have any on me right now. Let's go see if I can. Let's go get some name tags. Hi, guy. Have a steak. There they are. So yeah, I managed to get some. Oh, I forgot to sell you. The yeah, there you are. The my fishing rod, I did a little bit of enchanting on it. You know I had Luck of the Sea, which for those of you who aren't aware, that actually helps me bring in not just fish, but it increases the opportunity, the chances rather, that I'll bring in treasure. And sometimes not treasure. A pair of leather boots is not treasure, but I got a pair of those the other day. But also treasure and enchanted books, enchanted items, mostly bows and other fishing rods, which I got a few of. I spent some time doing some enchanting again, and I got not just Luck of the Sea, but I've got Lure as well. I think that's Lure 3 on my fishing rod. Lure decreases the time that it takes for a bite to hit your hook once you cast it. So I'm not sitting there forever waiting. Oh, there's a bite. Waiting. There's another bite. And I was just like, bite, another bite. Perhaps not that quickly, but it's better than it was before, and I'm pleased with it. So yeah, did some of that. But let me show you what else I got. I got a few saddles, but I also got a lot of name tags. I'm going to take these. And 8 name tags means I can use a few. I can afford to give some up, like for this little guy. He's been without a name for a long time, so I'm going to give him... Why don't you follow me, little buddy? I'm going to give him a name. I think I've got to do this here. Let's try this. I'm going to name him Moose. Now, I'm naming him Moose after... Uh-oh. That's it for that anvil. I'm naming him Moose. Oh, come on, buddy. We're going downstairs again. After the big friend of mine, a couple of... No, don't fall. Don't do that. Have a steak. There you go. Moose is the name of a biggest, goofiest, friendliest dog you'll ever meet, and is a friend of mine who's probably watching this right now, and you know who you are. So, Moose it is. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Also, I'm gonna have to make another anvil for this. Goodness gracious. All right, how do I make an anvil now? Oh, it's right there. I knew I needed blocks and I needed things, so there we go. Yeah, let's come on upstairs with me, will you? Come on. Now sit. Good boy, Moose. All right, I'm gonna put this anvil back up in the enchanting setup because they do not last all that long. You know that. I'm gonna take another name tag. I'm going to name this one, and this is going to be the name of my horse. Yeah, I was listening to Dave Brubeck the other day, and it just struck me. What a great name for a horse. So let's go down and welcome Brubeck to the Dodgerific family. You want to come? Come on. Oh, sugar. All right, we're going to do that again. That was dumb. I do dumb things. I might just cut that out, or I may just leave it in for oh, goodness. Okay. Well. Let's try that again. Okay, there you go. What do you think, Moose? There it is, Brubeck. I love it. And, let's take 5, shall we? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. All right, let's take a look at the road detail I did. Well, we're going to do a live unscripted voiceover here, commentary as it is. Welcome to the director's version. As I wander around here with my, like a chicken with its head cut off, which is not really the truth. What I'm doing is I'm laying down, with each pass, I put down new blocks. I start with the stone brick, I start maybe some cobblestone, and then I'll go back and forth and I'll find spots where I could use it a little bit more texture, where there's too much stone. And I always do the full blocks first. And then as you can see here, I start with, I do the slabs after that. And then the staircases with mossy variants and things like that, all in order to rather build up a nice texture that feels good. I want to do something that, oh, look, these guys came by to see how I was doing. I was very grateful to see them. As a matter of fact, they liked it so much, they gave me a new banner. And if you look up at the top, guy in a golden armor, I never saw that. This is why I can't do hardcore. Because that skeleton came out of a hole in the ground and I never saw him. Now we start doing, I planted some trees to give it some, the landscape a little bit of texture. And I'm also used some bone meal around the edges to bring up some of the grass and the flowers, which I think looks really cool. Here I'm doing the lights. Now you'll notice I'm putting them a bit close together as they were on the path down through the tiered farm. But here I realized that's a bit too much. So I split them up so it's twice as long. I think that's twice as long in between them. I think that's perfectly valid for roads that go a long distance. Now I'm putting down some bushes using some leaf blocks, and I think it looks pretty cool that way. Adding a little bit more texture. You see the trees are popping out. I got to admit, all of that stone, when I first put it down, I like it as a base layer, sort of like an underpainting. And I was a little bit unsure if it was going to work out. But as I was doing this, I really started to like how it was looking. Not only that, I had a lot of fun. I actually got some joy out of this process, out of texturing the wall, the path. And it made me think about something that is important to me, little joys, and how these little joys, they can really help you out in a tough time. There was a time in my life when I wasn't doing so well, but I recognized that these little joys, these tiny little beauties were everywhere around me. And if I could find them, recognize them, I could, like opening up a tangerine that is really juicy, I could suck a lot of that juice out of it, all of that joy out of it. And that would get me by through tougher times. They're everywhere. They're tiny little morsels of joy and beauty and happiness. They don't last very long, but they're everywhere. You just got to grab them and eat them. And I did that when I was doing this. I had a good time doing this, and this brought a little bit of joy. To keep that in mind if you find yourself in a tough little time. Just look around. You'll find happiness everywhere. Little bits of it, mind you, but it is there. Now I put down some trees here. There it is, yeah. Laying down some saplings. Well, I will be anyway. I didn't find, I think maybe I put down too many. Oh, here's with the, the bone meal again. That looks really good. This I like. But when I put down the trees, I think I might have put down too many trees. I'm going to live with it for a little bit, and we'll see. You'll see what I mean in a bit. This, I think, looks really good. Yeah, a little bit of a time lapse magic there. Here, this is real time. We're going to scroll up, and you'll see the hillside coming down. This is the second section. The other one was up at the top, and I quite like this. I really, really do. I hope you do too. Good morning. Welcome back. It is morning, right? Where's the sun? Close enough. This is my Villager Metroplex. If you're familiar with it, great. If not, it's a trading hall, but I also planned it to be a bit of a villager breeder. Oh, one more thing. We're no longer calling it villager breeding. Yeah, my my partner and I had a discussion about it, and although the Minecraft universe has different physics for one thing, blocks hanging in the middle of the air, and that sort of thing, it also has a bit of a different sort of ethical and moral rules. Let's say, guidelines. How about that? We can lock villagers up in their cells. They don't care. They don't hit them, because then they'll charge you extra emeralds for that spellbook you want. But anyway, my partner and I talked about it, and we're going to call this. We're not going to say villager breeding anymore. It's going to be. We're going to call it. This is the Villager Metroplex and SNP facility. Socialization and Propagation. Here we go. So this is where it used to be. I'd climb up here. Yeah, sorry, buddy. We'd open up a trap door. We'd start to trade. When we're finished, we'd close it. There is a ladder. You can see it there. Now the problem is, I've had these guys. I would open this trap door to go down into the cell, and these guys would make a break for it. Can I help you? You know, you're kind of big there, fella. So I've had to change that. Hi, I'm gonna get rid of this catwalk. We've got one here that I did this just to see what it would look like. And I may still keep it. We've got to figure this out. I'm going to cut these cells. They're too wide now. Cells, I'm gonna call them cells. What can I call them instead of cells? Let's just call them their staterooms. We're going to cut their staterooms down to one block wide, instead of two. And the bed, which I still think I'm gonna leave, we'll do this way. And I'll show you, I think I've got, yeah, right here, I did this already over here. So, and we'll put their work table, the work block right here. This way, and a little window, and I can have access to the, hello. Hi, buddy, how you doing? See, like that. What's he doing down there now? See something? Timmy stuck in the well again? So yeah, we're gonna do it this way. With one cell, they'll have a little standy spot here where they'll stand at their workstation and a bed. Today, what I'm going to do is we're going to try to do a little bit of a villager socialization and propagation. Yeah, propagation. We're going to try an experiment. I could copy villager breeder tutorials on YouTube. I'm going to try it on my own, but we're going to do it just in a couple of cells here. We're going to double up the size of the width of this. We're basically going to add on an extra couple of staterooms on this side, and hopefully get a couple of villagers to do the woohoo, and we'll have at least one. I'm going to try to, with one today, I'll be happy. Now, I'm aware that in order to properly get villagers to socialize and propagate, we need a couple of things. Each villager needs a bed, including the baby. So if you have 2 villagers and 3 beds, and you feed them enough food, that's another thing, you can properly get them to propagate. And they also need contact with each other. He's up there again. How did he getting around there, big fella? I gotta have a name for you. So beds. You need an extra bed for the baby. You need food for the parents. Oh look, he's up on the catwalk. No, he's not. Yeah, you need bed. You need food. I kind of think that's about it, really. So let's give it a shot. Stay with me. Oh hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know, I'm all right, goodbye. Let's start by expanding the floor. We're going to put a 1 block wide corridor going down the center. And as I said, we're just going to do a couple of cells, staterooms here for now. So let's start with the acacia planks and a couple of, let's do that. By the way, if you have any ideas of what I can name the iron golem in this village, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Okay, so that's 1 block for the 1 block for the hallway, the corridor, 1 for the post, and 3 for the center, and then another 1 for the post. That looks like a start. Let me just see this now. These 2 guys are going to be our parents. Boy, villager life must be boring, because look how early they went to bed. Something leaking over there? Anyway, it's not the prettiest thing yet. Oh, hi. What are you... Oh, my goodness. Oh, not what I wanted to do. That was hilarious. Sorry. Please don't hurt me. Oh my goodness. That was hilarious. I got killed by the golem. Where's my helmet? There it is. Hilarious at the same time as it was embarrassing. I think I got everything. No hard feelings there, big fella. Let's get you out of there. That's going on my best of reel. Oh my god, I got killed by the villager golem. Accidentally, like. See, villager socialization and propagation mechanics. I have a working knowledge of the theories involved. Practical experience, not so much. So let's put you there. Oh, no. You there. I don't know. I think that might be it. I think we've got, oh, hi. We separate these two from each other. Or separate the things that are keeping them from each other. Hi, farmer. I got a lot of stuff to trade with you. I got to go get some food now. I didn't bring any with me. Let's put you right there. Don't waste the resources here. Oh. I'm not entirely sure this is where you, okay. All right. You want to go for a swim, you go right ahead and go for a swim. That was weird. Gonna head back to the old homestead and get some food. Hi, Moose. Good boy. Carrots. I'm pretty sure that will do. You know what? I'm gonna bring another one just in case so I can trade it to the farmer afterwards. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself, and I'll tell you why. I did it again. I forgot to press the record button. Now, I thought, oh, hi. Hi. Flipper? No, not Flipper. Legs? Anyway, I forgot to press the record button. Now, I know I had said in the past that I had it set so it would automatically record, and I did that, and I'm just going to keep an eye on that dark cave behind me while I talk. But I got a new microphone. There was some things I needed to, things dealing with audio routing and things like that. And turns out having it record automatically was just a waste of hard drive space because there would be, oh, he's making the rounds. It would be hard to, it would take up too much space. So I just decided I'll bite the bullet and I'll just remember to press the button. Well, I didn't. So I went back to the house. I got some food. Oh, no. Oh. That's so sad. And I had originally thought, I'm going to, maybe I can start from scratch. I'll just, whatever I did when I wasn't recording but thought I was, I'll just go back and do it again. But that would mean getting rid of this guy. Internet, meet Lenny. Hi, Lenny. How are you? So I got some food. I threw it at these guys. At first, they didn't take it. You can see I opened up a third cell, stateroom, because they didn't seem to be taking the food, or one person was taking the food but not trading it, and there was no exchange of social ability. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. But eventually, they did. I just had to wait a little bit. Gave some more bread to the farmer, and did I just? I see more hearts. I'm going to get another bed. Hang on. I'll be right back. This might work out well. Anyway, I gave them some hearts. They finally gave me, what was he? They finally gave me a little guy, and this is Lenny. And it looks like I might get another one. I see hearts. Hello! I need a name for you. What shall I call you? I don't know. Let's figure it out. And why did he come through there? That's not good. He was supposed to come through here. Look at that. I got two of them. And right on camera too. Anyway, I'm gonna do my little outro here because it's raining and I don't like getting my hair wet. Thanks very much for stopping by. I'm glad that happened right now. That was kind of cool. I've got Lenny and I've got somebody else, another little guy. I'm going to come up with a name for him by next episode, I promise. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Bye.